Hey gang, Spacetime Badass here. So today I've got a product review lined up for you guys, but it's not my typical review format, unfortunately. I typically like to get an unboxing and my first couple nights trying it, but this time around the unboxing file was corrupted. I lost that file, and so I just kind of didn't have the heart to keep doing it the rest of the process that I ordinarily do because of that. So that's why the different format, but man, it kind of sucks, but we're just going to roll with it because this is a product that I'm actually really excited about. So I guess it was a month or two back, a company called SleepPhones got a hold of me. Actually, I think the company has another name. I'll have to have that down below. But their product actually is SleepPhones. And these are a soft set of headphones that you can wear while you sleep. And so I'll just kind of take you guys, I want you guys to get the full treatment. So they've got, I'm going to cover my address here, but it came in this box that's like, they've got this adorable little tape for their like logo that says SleepPhones there. So it's like super cute, I thought. And you open it up and you get a container that looks like this. And it says SleepPhones, pajamas for your ears. Ooh, ah. The world's most comfortable headphones for sleeping. And I would have to agree with that. And here's a kind of a picture of how it works on the inside, but we're going to tear this thing open in a second, so that's not super duper important. So the ones I have are actually a Bluetooth. You can see there it says Bluetooth, but they do have a wired version that I think is a little bit cheaper. So right now these are running about $100 for the Bluetooth version. So it is a little steep for a pair of headphones, but this is something that I've kind of goofed on a little bit because it's something that is so, it's so simple, you know, and something that I didn't really expect to be really all that revolutionary to me, but I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised. So actually I'm going to explain this while I stall and fix the innards of this thing before I show you guys what the actual product looks like. But so if you go to my Instagram, when I first got these and was trying them on, I kind of made a funny little Instagram video as like a goof that a lot of the times these companies, and SleepPhone is not like this, but a lot of the times these companies, they have this product that's very straightforward and they act like it's this huge revolutionary thing. But I actually don't think SleepPhones is doing that because this actually is a pretty awesome product. I'll just say that up front. But you know, there's something simple about it. It's just a headband. It's a soft pair of headphones.
No, it's more than that to me. Well, it's also like a statement,
here
you know?
it is. You can get a look at it there. And I'm going to put it on. So this is for sleeping, all right? This is not for fashion, and you're going to probably crack right up. But, you know, it's not something weird, you know? It's not an implant, a cochlear implant, you know, for when you sleep. It's not some crazy weird thing. It is a headband with a small set of speakers on either side and this very soft keypad with 3 buttons on it to pair and volume up and volume down. It delivers what it says it will, a soft set of headphones that is really comfortable to sleep in, but not really all that fashionable. But you know what, it's for sleep. We're going to give them a pass on that. So I guess I'm going to show you guys kind of how this works a little bit. I'm going to turn it on. And you can actually, I don't think you can, but there is a beep, there's a tone when you turn it on, it goes da 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 da. That's ascending tones, and there is descending tones when you turn it off or it unpairs. So I'm going to pair it up with my phone here real quick. It's just beeped in my ears because I've already said it, so I don't even have to select the AcousticSheep, which actually might be the company name. But yeah, so there it's already connected, and now I'm getting audio directly to this. And I wanted to take this opportunity to let you guys know that I recently updated my $5 patron reward on patreon.com. I was doing a $5 a month thing for just one audio track and a couple other benefits from lower tiers, and I realized, you know, you're not getting enough for your $5 there. So I wanted to challenge myself to take the mild affirmation audio track that I already had for my $5 patron tier and really challenge myself to make a mild affirmation track every month. So I just wanted to take the time to announce that. Here it is. I've got myself paired, and these are monthly mild guided affirmations. You just Become a patron for $5 or more. Every month you'll get an audio track that you can listen to as you go to sleep or throughout the day, and these are just assisted mild affirmations. And the thing is to see how many different ways I can phrase these mild affirmations and to see how useful they are for people, and maybe the right combination of words will make mild really work for you, because I really like mild as a technique and I think it's underappreciated. But without further ado, let's try out our headphones here and see if you guys can get any audio coming through there when I get close to the screen when this starts playing. Hey gang, I actually did not explain this as I intended to in the video, so I just wanted to interject here and let you guys know that if you use my affiliate link in the description box to buy yourself a pair of SleepPhones, if you actually take their email that is your receipt for the purchase and you take a screen cap of that and block out your personal information and send that receipt over to me in a DM on Twitter at SpacetimeBadass. Again, block out your personal information because I don't want it, and only send it to me in a private message, just proving that you bought a pair of SleepPhones. I will actually send you my first monthly mild MP3 track to get a listen as a preview for yourself as a bonus for doing that. Something to think about, but at any rate, back to the video. So this is monthly mild MP3 #1, Belief. And it's already very loud in my ears right now. And it's turned all the way up. And you really... That's actually really loud. That's the loudest I've ever heard anything, because I can actually hear it when it's away from my head right now. And before, most things are mixed such to where you can't really hear it when it's turned all the way up. So yeah, I'm just turning it down. You can hold it or you can press it many times and it'll beep when you're at the maximum or minimum volume. But this is something that's pretty much for sleep. You know, I typically like to listen to relaxation music when I sleep or guided meditations. I don't listen to binaural beats, actually. I don't find those to be effective, and I think it's a pseudoscience. But I do listen to guided meditations, relaxation music, and things like that. It's just, I really enjoy having something to listen to when I go to sleep. And the problem with headphones is they're uncomfortable. They push your ears back uncomfortably, and I don't get that with these. And this is going to be the first time that I'm actually taking the whole device apart so you can actually see it. I'm kind of a little anxiety about that. But, you know, like I said, this is a product that just is what it says it is. It does what it does. It's simple, but in its simplicity, it accomplishes its job. Again, it's not a lucid dreaming device per se. You could possibly use it to assist with that, but it's really just more so a sleep thing. I mean, a lot of people need like white noise to go to sleep, noise cancellation, what have you. Or if you just want, like, you could also probably exercise in this headband if you don't mind getting it sweaty. You can take this stuff out like I'm doing now, and you can wash it again. But yeah, I mean, I think they're a great product. I love it. I wish it was more fashionable, because then I would wear it. There's actually one way, maybe I'll joke around later and show you guys the one way that I think it actually does work. Maybe I'll ham it up for you guys. So I've actually taken out the headband without any of the things in it. Can be washed. And so what we are left with here is the middle module. AcousticSheep is the company name. So there's a fly in here. So right now we've got... Get all the dog hair off of it. Yes, I do sleep with my pets in my bed. So this is the module. This is turning it on, volume up, volume down, and it goes in. And here are the speakers. You can see the green one is the left, red is the right. And they're just little speakers, look to be sewn in some fabric there to kind of keep them nice and safe. And so I'm going to try to push these back in here. The only thing, and I'll show you this when I get to that point, but the only thing that I actually really don't like about the SleepPhones is something very minor. And it is to do with like the little pad in the middle and how it connects. Just something with the wires to me. I think they could improve this minor thing. But all in all, I think this is a really solid product. I very much enjoy using it. So like one thing I actually do like about this is, like, you can see I have it in there kind of, maybe it's like right there, the speaker. So it gets narrower this way, wider towards the front, and the way the fabric is cut that's around the speakers is also angled so it fits that. and you can actually slide around depending on where your specific ears are. And my ears are weird. One is higher than the other. One is bigger than the other. So you have to move it around there. The speakers, you can actually move them around inside to get them directly on your ear. And to hear it at like a moderate level most times, you actually do need the speakers to be right over your ears. But it's kind of nice. Again, I sleep with my partner every night, and she has never been disturbed by this at all, and this fly is going to make me want to kill a fool. Okay, so here's what I don't like about this module. The only thing I don't like about SleepPhones. So here it is. Here's the front. And here's how it plugs in. So like the same port that you use to charge the module with is actually that's what gives the sound of the speakers as well. Power in that. But when you put it in there, in order for it, it's good. You see how this has to be to one side. This way, and more tension here, and your volume's upside down. This way is the way that it has to go, but there's really no spot that will hold this, so this module kind of tends to slide around a lot, and I don't like that because it gets really close to my ears, and that kind of stinks. And I think that if they did this module in a way where perhaps if they made the charging port its own thing, and maybe had a place for this to hold that module in there, and actually put the speakers to have their own thing in either side, or maybe put the module to where it meets in the middle and connects in the center, so that there's less of a problem of that tension on the wire that will eventually mean that this degrades a little bit. And they do sell the specific parts on their website, so you buy one for $100, kind of steep, but it was the only product of its kind, and it does what it says. So if that's something that you want to do, you can do that. I've got, of course, the affiliate link in the description down below. You can use that, get yourself a set of SleepPhones. Obviously, always appreciated, never required, guys. But yeah, that's SleepPhones. That's what it is and what it do. It's pretty good. Product overall, that's kind of what it is. Let's goof around. Let's see what can we do fashion-wise with this thing. So we got your standard kind of scene kid back in the day kind of thing going on, headband, a little too thick, got the thing that will inevitably push your head up a little bit, and you're going to end up with like the mushroom cloud. So you got that. That is an option. That is an option. There's another option, which is more of a hair going over situation. So we'll show that. So like what you want to do with that, we kind of want one side that that goes over, but we want another side goes under. Obviously the fringe goes over. Put it on. Got that over situation. So we've kind of got like a halfy kind of thing going on right now. So like what we got going on over here is like a strict under situation. We're keeping it cool and casual there, right? Okay, so this is our situation. This is the thing that the bitches who are like bad bitches, they got that real thick curly hair that they can't do shit with, and they toss it up in one of these and they feel fabulous about it. Yeah, so that's another kind of option. It's got its own thing, mainly for the ladies, not so much so manly. So those are kind of your two hair down options, right? So you can get your typical kind of man bun situation, whatever, and you can wear it with that, if you got that long hair. So you can do that situation, and that's practical. You could go on a run. I'm going on the morning run. I'm enjoying myself. I'm feeling good. I'm doing something healthy for my body, and I'm listening to that podcast. It's just saying, you go, girl. But yeah, another option, probably the better of the options. But there's another way, there's a way that I thought, we could really make this sleep phone thing we can take it out of the bedroom, out of the shadows, and we can bring it into the real world with a bit of fashion. You definitely got to have a hoodie, okay? Because I guess you'll see why in a minute. So you got your hoodie, right? And that's cool. All right. And then I found that if you actually wear a hood with it, it actually kind of does work as a fashion kind of thing. Because if you're wearing a hood of the same kind of color, right, you know, it's kind of like just blending in. It's like he could be wearing anything under here. This guy could be wearing, this could be a toboggan. Yeah, toboggan, what do kids say? Could be a beanie. Could be a beanie under there, man. It could be some, like, one of those weird, like, beanie hats with a bill on it. It could be just a headband. It could be like a weird fabric skull cap. You don't know what you got going on, you know? You don't want this to happen. You don't want to put your hood down because then everybody knows that you're wearing a piece of sleepwear on your head and you have no intention of sleeping. But if there's a little more mystique to it, a little more mysterious, you can keep that hood up, right? And you can just play it off a little more chill, all right? A little more gangsta. A little more relaxed, you know? And that's, you know, that's kind of working. That's working kind of all right. A little bit. That's the most fashionable way to wear your sleep phones, I think. But again, it's not a fashion thing, guys. I just wanted to fucking take this time to goof around because I couldn't bring you the type of video that I ordinarily do for my reviews. But I mean, sleep phones, it is what it says it is. It's a headband with headphones in it, a pair of headphones to wear while you sleep, and it's a good product. It's a little steep in price, but for being the only product of its type, at least that I know of, I think it's great. If anything ever goes wrong with like one part, if the speakers break, you can buy a new set of speakers. If your module breaks, you can buy another module just from their site. The headband part, so any part that is involved with this, any one part of it breaks, you can replace it. So I think that's pretty cool, it being all interchangeable. So that's a plus. I don't want to make the hard sell on you guys. I don't want to say that this will make you lucid dream. I don't want to say it's going to change your life. I just want to say it is what it is. It's a product by a company that reached out to me, wanted me to try it. I genuinely thought it was a good product. So there it is. You can take it or leave it, but that's the sleep phones. I love it. I recommend it for anyone who likes to listen to anything while they sleep and is tired of the status quo listening devices. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, take it easy.